Woods coming to you from Cayman Brac with another Monday Musing. The Kremlin in Moscow is an architectural wonder that's simply breathtaking in terms of beauty. And within this great walled city are palaces, ancient churches, governmental buildings, and a state armory museum, a fabulous structure that holds treasures, crowns, diamonds, carriages, and thrones of the Russian state. One of these thrones is a gigantic double-seated throne with a strange opening just behind the seat on the right side. You see, in 1676, Tsar Alex Romanov died, leaving his sickly son Ivan to inherit the throne. And as a result of a number of political manipulations, it was decided that Ivan would be proclaimed Tsar jointly with his 10-year-old brother Peter. And for a brief period of time, both brothers ruled in Russia, sitting together on this gigantic double-seated throne. Young Ivan sat on the left side of the throne. Peter sat on the right side of the throne. Eventually, Ivan proved to be too physically and mentally feeble to rule, and so he resigned his position. His brother Peter remained as the Tsar and ruled Russia until his death in 1725. Today, he is respectfully referred to as Peter the Great because of the great accomplishments and the lasting impressions that he made during his reign. But why was there an opening behind the seat where Peter sat on the throne? Now, that opening was made so that Peter's sister, Sophia, could sit behind the young Tsar and privately provide him with correct responses to questions and comments made to him by visiting dignitaries. As the young Tsar listened to his sister's words, spoken quietly to him through the veil, and as he in turn communicated what he heard to those who approached him, an impression was made that he was intellectually powerful, even at an early age. The truth was, young Peter was brilliant, but his sister, although unseen, was the real power behind the throne. Well, in Luke chapter 12, verses 11 and 12, Jesus told his disciples what to do when they faced difficult circumstances in which they didn't know what to say or how to respond. He said, "Take you no thought how or what thing you shall answer or what you shall say, for the Holy Spirit shall teach you in that same hour what you ought to say." Notice that Jesus said, "Take no thought how or what thing you shall say." And now that doesn't mean that Jesus was advocating mindlessness. Rather, he was saying that there's no need for us to be anxious or worried in those moments because the Holy Spirit will be the unseen presence advising us what to say. It would be easy in the natural for us to feel fretful and uneasy and upset or distraught in those moments of not knowing how to answer. And so that's why it's important to understand that the Greek word for thought in this verse is actually Jesus' prohibition against our being fretful in such moments. We may not always know how to respond to every question put before us or every situation we face, but Jesus is telling us that we have no need to be ill at ease because His Spirit will teach us in that hour, that is, in our specific moment of need, exactly what we need to say. The sister of Peter the Great was an invisible advisor to her brother as she sat behind the strange opening in that double-seated throne. But the Holy Spirit wants to be an infinitely more effective unseen advisor to you. If you'll allow Him to take that position in your life, and if you'll determine to learn how to hear and trust His voice, the Holy Spirit will give you answers to the questions and situations you encounter that you're unable to answer or solve on your own. It's so important that we learn to be dependent upon God, to let Him take full control of our life, to lead us day by day throughout the decisions, the determinations, the actions that we take, so that in everything that we say or do or think, we are bringing glory and honor to Him, being found pleasing in His sight. Well, I trust that this little Monday musing is a blessing to you, and that you've gained instruction that will be encouragement to you as you endeavor to serve Jesus. Have a good week. God bless you richly. And remember that if you happen to be on Cayman Brac, or if you live here especially, that you're always welcome at our churches, either Spot Bay Church of God Holiness or Watering Place Church of God Holiness. I can assure you that you'll find a warm welcome. God bless you. Have a good day.